Hey there, how are you doing, team? Nokia Power is here, and we welcome you all to the video review of Nokia 5. We have been covering Nokia 5 in detail on our YouTube channel and as well as on NokiaPower.com. You can refer to both to read the full coverage of Nokia 5 and obviously watch the videos on Nokia Power YouTube channel. Now coming to the video review of Nokia 5. So this is a wrap up. We will talk about our overall experience with Nokia 5. So we have been using Nokia 5 for the last 35 days as our daily driver. So we feel that we can really talk about the overall all the aspects of Nokia 5 now after putting it into use as a daily driver for so many days. Now, uh, if you ask us to define Nokia 5 in few words, we can tell you that it's the elegant Nokia. So why we say that it's elegant? The design. So you see the design. So the first kind of the feeling of elegance comes from this design itself. So while Nokia 5 and 6 both we told you that come with flagship like design. So both of them, Nokia 5 and Nokia 6, come with very good designs. Good thing is, or the first thing that you'll realize is it's a metal unibody design, and it's very high quality aluminum. Now, Nokia 6, if you hold in one hand, and Nokia 5, if you hold in other, you will realize that Nokia 6 is a bit, it feels a bit more robust than Nokia 5. But at the same time, Nokia 5 has its advantages being thinner and lighter. So many would like Nokia 5 because, frankly, it kind of feels more elegant than Nokia 6, but Nokia 6 feels much more, robust than Nokia 5. Even then, even when both are both are metal unibodies, the difference is quite apparent. So you hold both the devices in hand and if you say that what I'm saying is true. So that's where I told it's the elegant Nokia. Now, after the design, what is the next thing that actually really impresses you is the display. We had tested the display in detail. We had compared it to two devices. The display is very, very bright. Second most important or most interesting thing is that the display comes with Nokia enhancement, the sunlight mode, improved readability, and due to this mode, the blacks become deeper, so the contrast becomes really, really good, and you really enjoy using this display. The one more important thing which I would like to tell you about this display, apart from the sunlight visibility, the brightness, the color accuracy is awesome. The colors come very, very nice on this display, and uh, it is not a fingerprint magnet. So even if your palm is sweaty like us, you would not see the fingerprinting here. So that's a really, really nice feature. The displays which are fingerprint magnet, they just drive me crazy, which is why I have always even the Nokia 3 is similar. It does not leave fingerprints when you use it, the display. So it's awesome. We really love the display of Nokia 5. Now coming to other aspect, the performance part. So it runs on Snapdragon 430 and has a 2 GB RAM. So that's where uh, the complaints come, why this lowly processor, why only 2 GB RAM, etc. But we had demoed in our video earlier that even with 20 browser tabs open, with 2 3 games running and with many apps open in background, it just runs well. It handles everything fine. So, we can tell you that during our overall hands-on experience or overall usage with Nokia 5, we have not encountered any reboots, any freezes, any lags, etc. It has been a very, very dependable kind of smartphone for us. So, even with that, even we have the similar, because though performance-wise it's satisfactory, we could have expected something better from HMD. So I will talk about later. Okay, so but for now I can tell you that performance-wise you would not be, you would not be coming with any rant or saying that no, it's not good. It's really good. You would not feel that any pinch when you use this device, when you do the gaming or do whatever. It really is dependable. Now coming to the software part. So it's very, very good that it comes with Android 7.1.1 Nougat out of the box, and HMD has really impressed in the way it delivers the software updates. Nokia 5 was the first device, first smartphone to get the September patch, even before Nexuses and Pixels. So that tells something. So that is like commitment of HMD. Now, this, this is known that on Nokia 3568, you get near pure Android. So nothing is different. So it almost like looks like the stock Android Nougat. Only this app browser, which is swipe up and swipe down, is a bit different. On other Android Nougat Pure devices, you would get to get a icon here which you tap and then you open the browser. But I would really say that this is much more easier. Much easier. Swiping up to open the app browser and swiping down. So this is the difference, only difference that you get. Apart from that, there are only the gestures and motions which we have already demoed on Nokia 3. So that's all about the software. So if you have been a fan of bloat free Android, this is the device. These are the devices. Let's say all the Nokia devices come with near pure Android. So it's awesome. In that way. But then if you really wanted a differentiation from what is the stock Android, then you may get disappointed because HMD has not intended to do differentiation, much differentiation. So while this launcher that we are using, it's a custom launcher which is named launcher 3 here, but I mean, you would not feel much different, and in a way, it's really good that you have that Android feel. And since there is no bloatware here, there is no extra layer. It runs pretty well. It runs quite good. It uses the full power of Android, so that is something good. Now, after design, display, software, performance, let's talk about camera. So it comes with the 8 megapixel camera in the front and a 13 megapixel camera on the back, and the cameras are impressive. This 8 megapixel front camera is the same unit which does it work on Nokia 6, and I have to say that and this front cameras on Nokia 3, 5, and 6, they really impress you when you go to take selfies and want to share them. It is awesome. They have the autofocus, so which is a good feature, and you can just use them and uh, capture nice selfies. You can actually check our camera review for full size images, even for front and rear. So let's talk about the rear now. This 13 megapixel camera is quite good. It comes with a dual tone flash. So even the same theme, there's a common theme between Nokia 3, 5, and 6 cameras. The common theme is the all algorithms. The algorithms that help in capturing images, they have same. And the good thing is that they interpret the colors accurately, keep them natural. They capture good amount of details. The resolve details are really good. So with good amount of resolve details and accurate colors, the third aspect is that the sharpness is not much. So you don't get artificially created photos, painted kind of photos. You get really very close to natural kind of photos, which most of us would like. And even if you are an imaging enthusiast, you would like to get the photos which are close to or near to the what is what is the reality of the subject, not artificially created. So it's awesome. Coming to the video captures, so the videos, it does not have OIS, but videos come smooth. They have detail, they have good accurate colors. What is good is that, like, in the algorithm itself, there is some kind of stabilization effect which stabilizes the video. So this is awesome again. The third thing, when I talk about the dual tone flash, you would realize how good the flash is when you use it in low light or night, and you would see the difference from without using the flash to using the flash. Even without flash, you can capture satisfactory images. Not, you cannot compare it to the level of devices which have OIS, but it captures satisfactory low light images without flash also. Coming to the special effects, so may have heard about bokeh or background blur kind of effect, which has been present on all nearly on all Nokia flagship camera devices since long, but Apple made a big deal of it after bringing it on iPhones. So you can capture bokeh images. As I said, you can go to our camera review and check for those kind of samples. We have all other samples. So bokeh images you can capture with Nokia 5. You can capture very good panoramas. You can use the camera HDR. So that also comes very very good, very well from Nokia 5 camera. So overall, we will really rate camera, at a high level in this price range. The camera is impressive, and as I said, you can capture bokeh, you can capture panorama, which come really really nice with this camera. Obviously, I mean, if you compare to Nokia 6, the Nokia 6 camera is slightly better than Nokia 5 rear camera, but then there is a difference between the price too. But for its price range, the camera is really a good good deal from according to me. Let's talk about the audio. The audio is loud, so gaming, then video streaming, these look really really enjoyable. They feel really enjoyable on Nokia 5 because the audio is so good. We have done demo of audio that you can go and check actually in our earlier video. Now coming to one very important aspect, which is battery life, and which is really really important. So battery life wise, Nokia 5 is very very impressive. It is as good as Nokia 3. Nokia 3 had a very, I mean, we had talked about Nokia 3. You can go and refer to the review. Nokia 3 comes with very very impressive battery life. Nokia 5 is equally impressive. So the good, I mean, I think I mean, Nokia 3 and 5 both are better than Nokia 6 in battery life. I think at least they provide 5 to 6 hours more battery life than Nokia 6. So somewhere, if you ask me numbers, somewhere around, I think it's easy to get 36 hours, 36 to 40 hours kind of battery life from Nokia 5 in heavy usage scenario. Heavy usage I'm talking about. Moderate, it can just jump 40 to 44 to even 2 days. You can last with Nokia 5. It is so good. So what is different from Nokia 6 is the display is 720p and it has only 2 GB RAM. Nokia 6 had 3 GB RAM and it has 1080p display. So the difference is obviously there when you use Nokia 6 and Nokia 5. So that's where, I mean, if you ask about battery life, we really rate it very very high. So now finally coming to the positives and the negatives. As I said, positives are many. Design, which is like flagship kind of design, elegant design, as we talked about it being elegant, it being the elegant Nokia. So elegant design, display is very good. I love the display really. And then the cameras are good. I mean, for this price range, the cameras really are good. You would be impressed when you use them. You can do many things with them. Performance wise, it's good, as I said, satisfactory with whatever it has. The capability wise, it runs fine. It would not it has no deal breaker bugs like rebooting, freezing, etc. So that is again kind of good. Audio wise, the multimedia wise, it's really good. It is enjoyable while doing gaming, while doing other things. Battery life we talked about already, it's very very good. Then when we talk about the kind of call quality, etc., all the Nokias are really really good. They, even this, I mean, HMD created Nokia Android phones, they are really good. The call quality is impressive. Call drops are not there. You would enjoy using them for general phone to phone calls. So now these are were the positives. Negatives, there are obviously two negatives. One everybody talks about is it could have come up with a better processor, better than Snapdragon 430, and the 2 GB RAM. While it is sufficient for normal daily to daily, even heavy use scenario, if you compare to Nokia 6, you obviously start feeling the limitations. So if HMD could have loaded it with 3 GB RAM, it could have been better. The Nokia 5 could have been the best, perhaps. I mean, the mid-ranger in its price range with 3 GB RAM. But then with whatever we have, so like if you ask us to nitpick, so these are the nitpicks. The Snapdragon processor, then this 2 GB RAM, etc. Other than that, we hardly faced any issue. So we can talk about many other things missing from here. We can talk about this and that. I mean, there can be many features which other devices can boast of. But for a mid-ranger in this price range, I think Nokia 5 is a solid package. The design wise, it's awesome. As I said, it's elegant. So it's a powerful, elegant mid-ranger that you can really go. We highly recommend it. All the three Nokia devices, Nokia Android phones which we have reviewed, we really liked all of them, and I would put Nokia 5. I mean, if you ask us over as an overall package, I will put Nokia 5 at the top, followed by Nokia 6, and then followed by Nokia 3. So with that, we come to end of this video. Hope you have liked our review of Nokia 5. Stay tuned for me more. Stay tuned to Nokia Power User on YouTube channel and nokiapoweruser.com. Thanks for watching.